right, welcome. Hello, everybody. On this,
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, hello.
hello. Instead of Sunday noonish, it is actually 5 o'clock, so 5 ish. And let me tell you something. I think I'm gonna change my times because it was nice to just get up and not be hurried.
Uh-huh.
Hacer mi cafecito and
Ándale.
quiero, yeah, ¿qué quiero comer? Instead of in a rush. So we thank you, Janie Canales, for co-hosting and Miss Norma Salazar. And
Thank
we
you.
have our special guest for the today. If you don't know who he is, you should. And his name is David Farias. Hello, saludos.
Yay! All
Hello,
right.
hello. Hello to all you
Yay!
guys.
High five.
Hello, Lady Norma and everybody. Thank you guys for having me. It's un placer, ¿verdad? And of course, it should have been at noon, but somebody didn't get up early. It was me, right?
No, but it was good. Like I was thinking, no, you know what? I
Yeah.
should switch it because I'm not a morning person to begin with. And
Yeah.
then, so noon ends up being a little too early. Although
No,
the
you know.
Cowboy fans are not watching because there's a Cowboy game on. But
Oh,
Yeah.
you can watch us
Go
on
Cowboys!
Facebook,
Go
you
Cowboys!
can watch us on Tejano TV, or you can watch us on YouTube later.
ándale, there you go. There you go.
Later, yes.
Hopefully,
Yes.
we're winning. I don't know. I haven't seen the score. See, well, otra
Oh,
vez.
God. 6-7.
You don't want another score.
I know, right?
And he knew it.
Salute to all you guys. It's nice to see you guys. I know we're live in Michigan, and we got Miss Janie Canales, Armanda Johnny Canales, and my condolences to Janie, of course.
Thank you.
Johnny was a big thing for all the industry, which is the norteño, tejano, whatever you call it. He did a lot for everybody. Thank you, man.
Yes. You're so welcome. And thank you, everybody.
You actually, and speaking of that, Mr. Farias, you were part of that group of people that benefited from not just staying here in Texas. Did you? You also did well in Mexico, and not. I'm not saying it's wholly because of him, but I mean, it definitely did help that he had such a wide audience in the United States and in Mexico.
No, of course, and that's what I'm saying. Johnny did a lot for the industry in both sides of the industry because he would andaba in Chicago, andaba in Colorado, andaba in Miami, andaba
Yeah.
in Mexico, andaba you name it. Johnny Canales show was
Yep.
worldwide around,
Mhm.
which has helped a lot of the bands, norteños, tejano, conjunto, reggaeton, whatever you call it now.
Yeah.
At the time, there was a lot of music played that's played now that wasn't played then. So if you go back to his shows, you see the bands that were playing that wasn't the vallenato wasn't very strong as it is now. But
Right.
Johnny
Yeah.
did a lot. I think he was maybe the only one that helped a lot of the industry on either side genre of music.
Right.
Yeah.
And also la banda, the
Oh
band,
yeah.
the banda.
I mean, Johnny
También
would
con el
dress.
Johnny.
Johnny would dress like banda back in the day, which it wasn't cool. His jackets and everything. So it's
It was banda when banda wasn't cool.
so,
Yeah.
and it's always been there. All the music has always been there, but
Yes.
it wasn't promoted as much as it is now.
Right.
But
Right.
and Johnny was the one that already in there trying to promote it till now. If you go back or think about it, that's what
Yeah.
he was doing, promoting what's coming in now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep,
yes,
you're
yes.
right.
That was it. And that's what we're missing now. Now, I like to in my show, I like to make a connection with how I know our guest personally, but sadly, I have no connection to you except that when I met you at the Vegas Tejano Takeover is when I first met
Yes.
you. Yes.
No, thank you.
Now, I did start this show, Giras y Desveladas, after my dad passed away, Juan Guerrero Los Chicanos, who wrote Ya Te Vi.
Good to know.
Thank you. But just to hear his stories about his giras y desveladas, and it started with his friends primero. So we started with Armando Chorinajosa, Los Fabulosos Cuatro, and
Wow.
Carlos Guzmán, Eddie Pérez, and Adalberto Gallegos, and we're talking all these pioneers.
Heavy
Now,
guys.
yeah, los que empezaron todo.
Yes, yes.
So my question to you is, when did you get? Because I know you were like later on in the game. You were in the golden years of Tejano. So when did you decide? Let me do this. Let me try it out.
Yes. I guess the time that I started when everything was going around is Coronado and Milo Aguilares, Milo Genaro, Valero Longoria, Flaco Jimenez, Bingo Saldívar. All those bands were like you said, Carlos Román were going on, Fabulosos Cuatro, and I'm a big fan of all these guys because these guys open a lot of doors for us
Yep.
today, and there was, Johnny Canano was around with his orchestra already, Freddie Martinez, you
Yep.
call him, it went on and on and on, Jimmy Edwards, and
Yep.
these guys opened a lot of doors for us. Little Joe, Ruben Ramos, still going on right now. These guys,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
they're up in age, but very strong, and
Yes.
opened a lot of doors for us coming as our group, as Conjunto Tejano, whatever you want to call it, and I started at 7 years old playing the accordion.
Wow.
At 10 years old, that's when I started going on the road till now. And gracias a Dios, I'm 61 years old, and it's been a long road.
Yeah.
A lot of.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
What teacher, now that you go back that you were learning all this music at that age, what teacher inspired you to keep on going?
Well, my
Was there a
teacher, yeah, my teacher was my brother, older brother Joe,
Wow.
the one that plays the bajo with the beard.
Uh-huh.
He's the one that taught all of us, the whole Tropa F.
Wow.
He taught us the bass, the bajo, the accordion, the sing, the keyboard, the piano, everything. My brother John was the one that learned by himself. It was my dad when he started. My dad used to sing. It was my tío, Jesse Hernandez, the accordion player. And then Joe was on bass and John on drums. So after a while, we were all little kids, pues estábamos chiquitos. Yo nunca crecí, me quedé igual. But
Welcome to the shorties.
he had a, God gave him a vision that, this is what you're going to do or what you can do. And we're 6 brothers. So he taught all individual, one by one, taught us all the bass, the accordion. He taught me how to sing. By the time I was, by 1990, because we started as a duet, Los Hermanos Farias. With the
Oh, wow.
brothers, 6 brothers, the Hermanos Farias. And by 1990, he said, you're going to be on your own. You're going to be a solo act. You're going to sing by yourself. I'm like, wow, what is that? And then from there on, it's became La Tropa F. And the rest is history, like you said. And I played with my brothers for 38 years.
Oh my goodness.
And then after that,
Oh, yeah, how did you all get along?
After that, if you're fired, you don't have a job no more. What is that?
Oh, yeah, did y'all get along? Did y'all get along real good, or you still had your ups and downs? And
Like I was saying, no, I was like,
yeah, I know.
no,
I was fired.
We all go through that.
It's
Me
funny
dieron la
because-
patada.
me dieron la patada para afuera. It's funny because on the road we will fight all the time.
Yeah,
Honestly. I
disagree.
mean, fist fights.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
no.
on this corner.
Yes, and it was before getting on stage. We had a disagreement and get on fights, but we never ever. This is the first time I'm telling you guys you're live.
It's okay. We love it.
But we never showed people our problem. We did our 100%, 200% on stage. We did our show. We did everything. Well, the roadies didn't know what was going on. We would finish, get on the bus, and leave from next town. The roadies like, "What happened? Are you guys mad? We'll tell you tomorrow. Don't worry about it."
Right.
But that was us. I would always tell my mom, we should have been boxers, not musicians. Sí, Garotón peleando. We would have won a black belt or something. And
But you know what, David? In a way, it's good that like you're talking about it, because people that are on stage, oh no, they don't have any problems. Oh,
Yeah.
they have this. Oh, they have that. No, they're just like us, human beings.
yes, we are.
I mean, of
You know,
course,
and
some
I
get
guess
exposed.
a lot of the people say, "Oh, these guys are making a lot of money. Look what they have."
Yeah.
There's, I mean, that's part of the stage thing.
Right.
You always have to look good. I'll always, like my wife, in paz descanse, my wife, she would always say, "Han, you have to look sharp on stage."
Yes.
She didn't like no
You know-
faded jeans. She had to be good, brand new jeans, boots, hat.
Yes. Well, when
And-
you were with the Tropa FM, and y'all look
Yes.
sharp all the time, and the
Yes.
group sounded
Very
awesome.
true.
I mean,
I
any
noticed la
interview,
línea, the crease
no,
on the
there you go.
jeans.
Starch, a lot of starch.
Back in the 90s, our pants would be starched. They would stay starched for 3 days. Tantos starch que se quedaban parados solos. Like,
Yeah.
ahora
Oye,
ya no me queda, ya está muy chiquito ahora.
Okay, be careful when you would walk. Oh my
No me
God!
paremos,
that-
no
that was
bad.
starch.
But and we still dress like that. I still dress like that. Starch jeans and shirts. And
Yeah, you do.
That's always
Yes.
been our style.
Yes.
And I've never liked to play on shorts or tennis, anything on stage, because that's not really cool. That's not what people want to see. They want to see who you
Right.
are. You
Right.
identify yourself as, that's very
Yeah.
important. Very
Yeah.
important.
You
I
always
have
look
another
good.
question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you want to, besides the music, what did you want to be in real life?
Honestly, I didn't want to be a musician. I was
Good
forced to
answer.
be a
Good answer.
musician.
No, the music chooses you.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
and like I said, that was my brother's vision. My brother's, that's what God put in his plan, that to build the band, and he had the people to do it, which is us.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hard for me because I didn't have a childhood at all.
Oh.
It was from going to school, come
Yep.
back, get in the room, and rehearse,
Right.
practice every day,
A
every day,
fuerza.
fuerza every day, Saturdays,
Really?
Sundays, and everything. Like,
Wow.
my cousin would be playing outside. Hey, mom, wait, no, 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 quédate que you gotta practice.
But it's paid
So,
off. I mean, it's paid off, David.
you
Y'all
know,
have always
Yeah.
sounded
and
real good. Oh, I mean,
but
and
then
you
you
even
you
when you
think
were on
about
your own.
as God had a plan for all of us, and
Yes.
I thank God for the blessing that He gave us,
Right.
for the
Right.
strength, the wisdom that we made something out of it, and gracias a Dios que we hit big. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're on
Yes.
top of the world, and
Let me pause, Mr. Farias, real quick. We got a lot of people chiming in, pero
oh,
for some reason, I'm only showing their names as Facebook user. Do any of you guys see the names?
I
um,
don't see nobody over here.
I
Okay.
could see them pop up, but
I,
if I turn my phone, it's gonna. I don't know if
okay,
it's
let me
gonna
try
do
it. Let me try it.
something.
What about you, Janie? No? Let me
No.
try it. Borao Lopez Jr., George Salazar. Get off the phone, George. Okay, Roxanne.
That's that's Norma's husband, George
I'm just
Salazar.
messing with
Hey,
him.
man, that don't count.
It's her husband. All right. Luis Lauro Vallejo Perez. Let's see.
Share, guys,
Julio Perez.
because I can't.
There.
There we go.
It's
So,
David Farias, famous.
Yes.
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 Yes, and like again, guys, I'm sorry, I am not seeing your name for some reason. That's why I say that my middle name to my show is technical difficulties.
Not no confessing that.
Now we
Yeah.
got one. Saludos desde Idaho.
There's
Idaho. Saludos. Tejano Music is alive and well. Over here, Mr.
Yeah.
David, sigue adelante para las damas. Great job. Thank you, Mr. RQ. All right, we continue.
saludos, saludos.
Yes.
Saludos.
Saludos.
All right. Yes. Now,
He didn't answer my question.
I am sorry, and I'm
So
sorry.
really, if you had the choice, what would you have done? What would have you have been
Well, I mean, I don't
in the
know, because
society?
the one thing that we all did, we do is we're plumbers, plomeros.
Oh,
Ándale.
wow.
That was a trade, plumber. And
Oh,
I just retired like 5 weeks ago. So
Oh wow!
and
Congratulations.
I'm not even old enough to retire. Pero tengo 61. Sí.
Hey,
No,
chulo.
but other
Tired
than
of
that,
it.
to her question, I mean, I don't know what else I would want to be, because I was young at the time. I was like 7 years old, and I mean, I was just barely, I guess, like to say, starting your life. And what do you want to do? But that's the first thing they put in front of me is the
Yeah.
accordion, and I had to learn that.
Wow.
But,
Well, you
and I would
played
see
real good.
a lot of friends that they became this or firemen or whatever. But I guess our trade was, since 13 years old, I've always worked plumbing and did music all the time.
okay.
I had 2 jobs since.
Well, now we know who to call.
No joke, right?
Ya no
David,
hago
come
plumbing,
over
ya no,
here.
ya.
Now you
Oh.
know
And
us.
he's retired, Janie, ni modo.
Yeah.
No se crea.
Hey, we'll get somebody to clean our pipes.
To go to Michigan is going to be expensive to go to Michigan. Pues,
That it would.
Okay, a let's see, Facebook user says 61. Wow, you're looking good. So you're looking good for 61, sir.
thank you,
It's
God
like
bless.
my dad would say, pues, ¿de qué me envejezo? Estoy tomando cerveza y cantando.
Ándale.
Right.
Como decía
Yeah.
Johnny, take it away.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish you could see the people, so they can also feel important that they're in the
They're in the
Inner-
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't You know, can you see it? Because all I see is Facebook user. Did y'all see that?
For right now, we're
Yeah,
going to have to say, hey, hi,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for joining
everybody.
us.
yeah,
George,
yeah.
And
Salazar-
we are so happy
George.
to have David Farias here with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Saludos
thank
para
you.
toda la raza that's listening right now. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I was looking back and as I was going through some of the interviews, I do the homework. Does somebody have something on? Because I hear a echo, a little echo. Is it you, George? Is it George? No, I don't know. Maybe it's me.
No,
All right. So, Juan Sabor. Let's see. ¿Qué más? Lágrimas, lágrimas.
Oh, yes.
And
Everybody likes lágrimas.
the one I love and I actually covered was Luna de Miel.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
it's funny because Luna de Miel, Lágrimas, and Juan Sabor, one of the favorite that people always ask for. You know, and we go to Mexico a lot, and that's the number one song is Lágrimas over there for everybody. Even here in Texas, you know.
so what's your favorite?
You know, there's a lot of I like. Uh, ¿Cómo se llama? En cada vida is one, and one that I do. We just did it last night. ¿Qué culpa tengo? It's an old song that been recorded by Little Joe también. It's one of those old favorite songs that
You do
Saxon
that.
accordion. Yes.
You do that when it says ando tocando puertas y
Tocando puertas,
preguntando.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good
Tocando
one too.
puertas. And those are one of but one of my favorites is it's gonna be like Juan Sabor. You know, it's always been a
Yes,
good song for us.
very moving.
Actually, we started doing that song. We changed it. It was gonna be a ranchera. It was gonna be a bolero. It was gonna be because once you start making the song, it's you gotta find what you're gonna do with it. You know.
Right.
And again, we had a fight over it because we didn't like how it went. But we when we did that song, that album or CD, right? We did really have a fight. The whole band we did. It was at my sister's house.
All right.
Quedamos todo ahí, toda la gente le agarramos la mesa,
Was that
agarramos
ever
la
caught on
mesa.
video? Did anybody catch it on video?
No,
Because we
because
would
back
sometimes
in
we
the day
would
no
argue
había
on
mucho video,
stage.
the media wasn't as strong as it is now, you know. It was just,
Right. Yeah.
pero
No, sometimes like I would be like, no, that's not the one that's next. No, that's the one that's next. No, what's next? And you
no,
can
and
tell.
when the CD came out, man, it went gold, platinum, back to back.
Dang.
EMI Latin. So I told the guys, we'll do the next one. Let's do it. Just get another fight.
Don't
We'll
let him in.
get another hit, you know. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
those are the things that memories that I guess I have, with the songs that, like last night we played in Lubbock. We passed to La Quinta. It used to be La Quinta Hotel, and I told my band, we went to go see Buddy Holly, the museum.
Wow.
So I tell them, let me tell you a story about Lubbock here. That this used to be La Quinta. In this hotel, we were stranded there because we got snowed in. So that's where Lágrimas came out. That's where Tocando Puertas came.
Wow.
All these songs came out of this hotel right here in Lubbock, Texas. We were there for about 2 weeks. So, we have our stories. We have our things where,
Oh
music
yeah.
comes out and, there's a lot of
Mhm.
things that people don't know. Where did you make the song at? Or where were you guys at? And stuff like that. So a lot of them were made on the road. Like we
Right.
went to Chicago. We took one, the dancer, Juan Sabor. He's our mechanic. He was our mechanic. We knew him through David
Oh
Lee.
wow.
So there was Emilio's mechanic, David Lee Garza,
Yes.
Rams, Culturas, everybody back in the day. So we
Uh-huh.
took him as a mechanic, but we put him to dance on the stage. That's how he became part of the video.
Wow.
Yeah, so things like that we experiment on the road, and
Right.
a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
bands experiment a lot of things. And I'm sure Mr. Johnny Canales did a lot of stuff too, man. He's
Oh yeah.
a lot of stories.
Hey, yeah. What time he was trying to get my attention? Drain it. Drain it.
What
Ah,
is
carrying
your
on.
fondest memory being out in different states? What was the worst thing and the best thing?
I guess the worst thing is being away from your family. That's my girls were little when I traveled all the 90s. I missed a lot of the birthdays, a lot of get-togethers, and with my
Yeah.
wife also, and they were young. But the best thing is los aplausos de the fans,
Yep.
being there with the fans. They cheer you up. They sing your songs. They wait for you. There was lines and lines of people waiting for La Tropa to come in, and I signed every autograph, took every picture, and talked to them. And those are the best memories that I have from my fans.
Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
Right.
Cool.
And not only that, but you all, como you live it, you seeing all your fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, of
You
course.
know, muchos se mueren y like they didn't get recognized or this
Yeah,
and that, but at least you all saw how much attention that you know you
a
caused.
lot of fans that they wait for you. They have pictures. They have
Yes,
CDs. Even till now, they bring me like 10 of the CDs back in the '90s to sign. And
Wow.
wow, it's just it's amazing how people keep your
right.
stuff still.
Yep.
The memorable for them. I signed the other day. I signed like 5 albums back in the '70s something. We had
Wow.
you
That's
Wow.
know,
cool. That's cool to
eight
have those.
tracks. 8 tracks back way back
Oh
in.
yeah, the eight
Wow.
track.
Yes, yes, we had like 2 8 tracks when we started. But those are things that people save, and I see a lot of stuff. My daughter gets look on eBay, look at, they have something, buy it. I want to buy it right away because I want to, I have a lot of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that's
And
out there.
it turns
Yeah,
out that the musicians don't keep a lot of their stuff.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
and
It's true.
Yeah.
I have a lot of my stuff. I have all my T-shirts. I have all my CDs, albums.
Wow.
But I see more and I want to buy them. Just to have them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your history now and your legacy
Yes, of
as you move
course, of
on.
course. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's the
Exactly.
family history because all his brothers are in there. And
Yes,
those
of
are
course. Yeah, you're
memorabilia
right.
for yourself to have those
Yes. I mean,
memories,
I have
fun
all the
memories.
CDs of the live and comeback of the Música Sin Fronteras, Otro Día, and all the CDs are from '90s to the cassettes to whatever I
Yep.
have now. I have all of them. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
So
I
yeah.
need you to do, because today is the Marine's birthday
Oh
day.
yeah.
So can you, David Farias, throw a shout out for all our service people that are out
Of
there?
course, to all the service people, man. Happy birthday to all you guys, and thank you guys. My hats off to you guys. Mira como tú blanco
Oh,
también.
look at
Óyeme.
that.
Ah,
That's the guy I saw this morning.
that's the one you saw this morning. No, my hats off to them all. Porque it's you guys put your lives on the line for us,
Yes.
and I appreciate everything you guys done and doing for us. And happy birthday to you guys. God
And not
bless.
only that, yes, not only that, but there's a lot of restaurants that they honor the veterans and they get to have a free breakfast, free lunch, free dinner. So you
Amen.
go hit all those places
Yeah.
at different hours and you get to eat all the whole day.
And and to all these veteran people, because when I played with the Tex Maniacs for 9 years, con Max Baca,
Wow.
Yeah.
we went to Iraq. Uh,
Ooh,
we went to Iraq twice,
Would you go
to
again?
Bosnia, in Afghanistan.
Would you go again?
No, no, no,
Why? Because you couldn't take a shower?
no. It's not
oh,
just that. It's
No, because they were dead.
it's a
Yeah.
real thing over there. It's
yeah,
dangerous.
está muy
Yeah.
feo.
Very
Yeah.
dangerous. And we went to it was a USO tour. We did twice to Iraq,
That's
and
awesome.
and we had the full force. We had everything taken care of it for us. We went to Afghanistan one time. We went to Kosovo, Bosnia, but and my daughters didn't want me to go again. So my grandkids. That's
What
right.
did you learn from that experience? What did you take with you
I
and
tell
come
her
back here?
it's the real thing over there. What you see here on TV is not what we saw over there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a real thing. They're
Mhm.
they're to all the troops that are they're como te digo, they're active every day.
Right.
Active. Anything can happen in moments, and we went through that. We did a 5 minute tour over from one base to another base, and anything can happen in 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yep.
It could be a bombing, it could be anything there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's for real. And my
Yep.
hats off. That's what I'm saying. My hats off to these guys because these guys their lives are every day, any second can happen anything.
Exactly.
We experienced it. We experienced that, and we gave us a lot of plaques, a lot of medals, a lot of everything that I have there. But I got a lot of footage, a lot of pictures. We flew Chinooks, we flew Black Hawk, we flew everything.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool to
Yes.
to
So we
ride
did
a
the whole
Black
night.
Hawk. I have
The
3
whole night.
Marines. That's why I have
Yes.
3 of them, and there's 2 of them are still active. So I know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yes, and
And
I can tell you, I mean, we can go on and on and on, but there's a lot of things that they tell us we cannot say. We no
Right.
pictures, no nothing. So, and my respects to them because they're for real. It's for real, real.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's why a lot of them come back messed up because they went
Yes.
through so much that they didn't want to, but they had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
to
and
survive.
we experienced that because they sit down and talk to us, and they will cry every day because this really happened. And I guess to them it was our music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music is magic. Music is therapy. Music can
Yeah,
sometimes be life and death, literally, for some
exactly.
people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And,
So thank you for that, and thank you for
you're
the
welcome.
saludos to everybody
Yeah,
out
Yes,
there.
thank you.
It really touches me a lot because
I
I
bet.
got to feel their presence,
Yeah.
their feelings, their they miss family. That you say you
Yeah.
guys get to go back, and we stay here for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, they took care of us. We ate good, everything. But besides that, they missed their family so much. And
Oh
my
yeah.
happy
Wow.
birthday.
And you understand that as a musician,
Yep,
leaving your family behind.
exactly.
I was the one, I was a kid
Yeah.
que yo lloraba cuando se iba mi papá y no
Mm.
paraba de llorar hasta que llegaba otra vez.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
it's yo chiona, but it's that traumatic because I mean,
Yes.
as a girl, you're especially a
Oh yeah.
daddy's girl. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, your daddy leaving is one of the worst
And,
things.
and, and that's been me all my life. And
Yeah.
now I guess it's harder now that my wife is not around and my daughter stay behind my grandkids. So I text them, I tell them I'm leaving, I'll come back. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I've always been like that. My wife always knew what the hotel I was, what the number I was, or I would call her here because back in the day there wasn't a lot of like this we're talking now.
Yes.
It
Well,
was
can
just
you imagine not,
it
not
was a
having?
phone call. You had to wait till the next time to get a phone call to call.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
it has
Yeah.
changed so much. It's changed so much. So
Yes. Tremendously.
now you can do everything on Zoom like we're doing now and talk with you.
GPS, you got GPS, you know exactly where they are. That's why I have my daughter on GPS a todas horas. What are you doing so long at that park?
Soccer.
Mine turns them off.
Ya,
Ay,
ya si te pierdes que la GPS was wrong.
no,
But
hombre.
yeah, it is very
Um,
different.
you
But
say you have grandkids, correct?
Yes, I got 6 grandkids, 3 boys, 3 girls.
Out of
Oh,
all of them, who's the next player of the accordion or singer?
Well, I have my daughter, my youngest granddaughter is she loves music and I mean she started playing the accordion a little bit. I was teaching her, but
Oh,
it's they're in school and we got there are different things going on and stuff like that. But I would like to for them to continue, but I don't want to push them.
right.
If
right.
they don't like that because I guess when I was little, I was had to do this. Like you said, back to your question, what did you want to do? Maybe it was something else I was gonna do. But I
Right.
was forced to do this. I'm beginning to play the accordion. That's what you can do every day, and I don't want to do that to them.
Right.
Okay. Cool, cool,
They're
cool.
kids and they're in school and mija ahorita pues we're planning her quinceañera for next year, next August.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
I want
so
to go.
oh, you got it. Take it away.
Hey, I'm here in San Antonio.
My oldest is 41. We had her first quinceañera. And then my second was going to be 40 in December. We had those back to back. And the
Wow.
third one was a gap in between, so we had her. So this is going to be our fourth quinceañera. So my granddaughter. That's going to be
Wow.
awesome.
wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very, that's an honor that she still has you here to celebrate
Yes.
that
And
day.
she's the one that has me like this. Believe me.
Hey, wrapped around the little finger. Hey,
Whatever
David.
she wants, okay, Marta, bueno, yo brinco, hola.
Hey, David.
Aw.
I still want to go
Seguro.
to the quinceañera.
You know what? My first quinceañera was my daughter Deborah, and Johnny was. I invited Johnny. Johnny was.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Was
We
he
had,
MC or he just showed up as a guest?
no. I invited him to come. But
Yeah.
yeah, he was the MC. Yeah, but he was there.
Wow.
It was there, and I think the Desperados played or Rodeo played. Desperados played. Yeah.
Wow.
But Johnny
That's
Johnny
awesome.
came to the first quinceañera. Yes.
Me.
I don't know if you came to. You were because he had a sister with him.
Well, it must have been my other sister, the oldest one.
Okay, I know
Archie.
there's okay. But I know he had
Yeah.
it was one of his sisters came with him too.
Yeah. I
So
think it was my
Johnny came
oldest
to my
sister.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah. We went to Jaime Los Chamacos when he got married, and it was me and my sister, and then Johnny and
Oh,
somebody
okay.
else. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what
No, because I
Cornelio
remember
was doing.
Johnny always had chamacas. No, debemos salían los
Oh,
chamacos.
you know what he used to do? Cuando ya se enfadaba, decía, hey, cuéntate porque viene mi esposa. I was his wife. Yo, what? Yo, we even look alike. Yo, well, at
You
the
do
time,
look like it,
we all
yeah.
do look alike.
Nomás te falta la chaqueta, la glittery jacket.
Yes, I'm going to miss this desgraciadísimo. But
Yeah.
hey, that's what brothers are for. I left every minute. I didn't care. Yeah. I am the wife. Get out of here.
Pause. I want to say hi. Now I totally can't see anybody. So
Ah,
if you're out there, you're commenting, you're texting. Thank you for so much. Let's see. One question is, I don't know who says who came up with the name La Tropa F. And again, everybody chiming in. Thank you so much. And if you're commenting, can't see it now, but thank you so
yeah.
much. Got a few in. I don't know who you are. Can't see your name.
Yeah, I
So
guess the name
Hey, the
Tropa,
question was George asked that question. Yo
George.
say it was
okay.
me.
Tropa came, there's two DJs that came to San Antonio. They were from KDA Radio. It was Güero Polkas. It was one of them. They were the owners. And then the Placido Salazar. They would call us, viene la tropa, viene la tropa. I don't know if you guys remember the F-Troop show back in the day.
Yes,
Okay, they
I
were
do.
all dressed like soldiers and they were all in line. So
Yes. Uh-huh.
we would always go to the stations. We're all together, walking in line. So okay, it started calling la tropa, la tropa, la tropa.
Well, you
So,
know what? I thought que la tropa F era para Farias, la
well,
tropa
that's from
Farias,
actually Farias, yeah.
right?
Those
Yeah.
éramos hermanos
Okay.
Farias, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
then when we signed with Manny Records, Manny dijo, ¿sabes qué, hermano? We're going to change the name to Tropa F.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, no. Our name is Hermanos Farias. No. It's going to work. It's going to work.
Yep. You
And
did.
sure enough, we changed it to La Tropa F, and everybody thought it was a brand new group that came out with brand new songs, and everything was original, and but we were Los Hermanos Farias to transfer to La Tropa F. But it was two DJs here in San Antonio, Placido Salazar and Güero Polka, that started calling us La Tropa, La Tropa.
And that was very
Wow.
catchy. That was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
catchy
it's a
name.
very catchy thing. So
Yep.
sometimes you don't want to change your name, but it'll work for some reason, and
Right.
everything just got together. New songs, new label, new name, and it just worked.
We
Right.
still got your Tropa F cassette. We still
Yeah,
play
well,
that.
that was the first one with Manny, Tropa F. Yeah, we were all in line, like pictures were all in line, right? I think.
It's the
Yeah.
one with the brown shirt.
You have it there with
Yeah.
you, so you can put it up there. Norma?
I don't. I have to run. I have it in a saving place where I have all my Selena stuff and everything.
Aw,
It's
that's
put
awesome.
away so nobody touches it, so
There
I
you
don't
go.
get it ruined.
Oh, yeah, Kelly.
Ah,
He needs to sign it.
Here is the other room.
So
That's right.
I have a question for you, Mr. David Farias. Now,
yes,
I
sir.
am president of the Tejano Music Legacy Foundation, and our goal is to preserve the past, celebrate the present, and inspire the future of Tejano. Right now, we have a pilot group of students in Edinburgh doing Tejano music.
Yes.
What you've been there through the golden age, through the whatever, and now, are you seeing a pickup? What are you seeing? You have a large span of when it was in its golden era to now. What are you seeing?
Actually, I mean, I see a lot of young musicians starting right now. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
A lot of females.
right. A
Oh,
lot.
yes.
A lot of
Yes.
females. Like the past year, I guess, it accumulate a lot of females coming
Yep.
to the Tejano industry. It could be singing. It could be the accordion players. It could be anything. And I've seen a lot of students that are in the valley.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
they're playing accordions. Everybody, there's girls and guys together, and that amazed me a lot because we didn't see that back in the day.
Right.
And I tell everybody, we've done our time, we've done our thing already, and I'm blessed. I'm thankful for everything that I'm doing and still doing. But we gotta push the young kids that are coming up. I call it the helping hand. It help them
Yes.
out. You bring them into the industry because if we don't help them, it's not gonna work.
Right.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people that say, well, you got to do it on your own because I did it on my own. That's not the case.
Right.
If I did it on my own, okay, I did it, but I had help that helped me. But now there's more help than it was before.
Right.
So
Yes.
we can bring them on, and I tell every kid that's learning, if you need something, call me. I'll help you with everything you need, questions, whatever, something I can help you go
Awesome.
through your accordion or something,
Yeah.
because it's always they need help on something.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't let them do it by themselves.
yeah, this is an open invite whenever you want to go and
Yes,
see these kids and see what they're doing, and let me
help
know,
me out.
and I'll fix it up so that you can
And you're in
go
the valley, ¿verdad, ma?
Monday.
You're in the valley.
See, 956. That
Yes.
the pilot program is at the Economides High School, de donde vino Payo. So they're
I
from
would love to go see that. Yes,
awesome,
I would
awesome.
love to
Yeah,
go see
just
it.
let me know when you have a good time
Just
and
to
go
go
talk to them
talk
and
to
see
him,
what
and
they're
encourage
doing.
him, and talk to him a little bit of how I
Yeah.
started, what I went through,
Yeah.
what it
Ándale.
takes. Because a lot of musicians want to be a star next day. No,
Right.
I
Yeah.
want to be a big hit next day. No, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna take time.
And that's what they need to know. That's what they need to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They need to be
I mean,
inspired.
happen with Frontera, but doesn't mean it's gonna happen with them. I mean, it could. Nunca sabes, right?
yeah.
Nunca sabes.
And, and,
Especially
and, I,
now
and I
with
tell
technology.
everybody, like you said, Frontera, right? The band Frontera had been around for a while, for a long time. But it took the right people, the right songs, the
Yep.
right composers. I say that COVID helped them, because that song
Yes.
went through COVID the whole 2 years, played.
Oh yeah.
And there could be a lot more behind that made these guys. And I
Right.
wish them the best,
Yeah.
because look where they're at now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's the right people that you're with.
Right.
But
Yes.
Exactly.
it took them a long time to get to where that, and it's their time. They're están disfrutando. They're having fun, and I hope these guys last for a long time.
Oh
You know,
yes,
yes.
exactly. And
But
we
it,
want to
it just takes
inspire
that
the
little.
new ones. Yeah, and we want to inspire the new musicians to come out because even though, like you say, there's a lot of conjunto here porque están en las escuelas el conjunto.
Yeah,
Um, that's exactly how Tejano started.
exactly.
Tejano primero
Exactly.
nomás era conjunto, and then with the influence of everything
People,
else,
the
jazz, orchestra,
synthesizer, the horns, everything else. That it
everything, yeah,
became to Tejano. Yeah.
it became Tejano.
And
So yeah,
I've done a few schools here in San Antonio where they call me, to go talk to the kids about music and how it started. And I love to do that, because I'll do a few songs and explain to them how I started, how's my career, and how you get this and how you get that. And a lot of the kids are, they're funny questions like, "Sir, are you rich?"
that's the first thing you tell them. No,
I'm rich in faith, I'm rich in faith,
ándale.
and it takes a lot, Rich is one thing, and being double rich or whatever you want to call it is
Right.
having a good life. That's what it is. Having God first.
Happiness,
It's
yes.
happiness.
Yes. Yes.
Have peace. That's what
Helping
it is.
others, helping
Because
others.
being rich is one thing, and then it's going to go to another bracket. I'm not here to talk about rich. I'm talking about here about how to start my career. What
Right.
can it be?
Right.
What you have to do? How to maintain it? How to keep going? How to
Yep.
be dressed good? It's a lot of things. A lot of things to it.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
it's
sure
like
that.
Roberto Pulido, who's right across the street from Economides. He lives right across the street from it. So
Wow.
yeah, he does. And so,
Now I want to go there now. Yeah.
oh, you're on,
Yeah.
you're on, you're on. So the one thing he told the kids is get your education, get
Yep.
your degree, get your career. Make this a
Yeah,
side gig,
exactly.
Y así te pega, pues te pega. Y si no, you've got something to
That's
fall.
In a
that's
backup.
very true,
Yeah.
because you don't want to go to. I want to be this right now. It's not going to work. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take a long time to get to where. I mean, I started.
Era buen sabor.
There was in the '90s when it hit for us. One day to another, the clubs are full.
Yeah.
They're packed. There's lines of people trying to get in. And I
Yeah.
know Roberto went through the same thing. Everybody's gone through the same thing.
Yes.
It's a hit expected that you don't know what's going to hit. So
Exactly.
from the 1990s to 1994, 95, Palo is like, we had two buses, we had the 18 wheeler, we had all these people working for us, money coming in. It's like that.
Yes.
But then you got to maintain it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
keep going.
And then
And
the
I've been,
industry.
I've been a big. I always tell this. When me and my wife got married, we played with Roberto Pulido at Randy's Ballroom back in
Oh wow.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
So we'd always tell everybody, Roberto played for our wedding. Can we play with him that night? So and Roberto's always been the same. from then to now, he's still the same guy. The same
Yeah.
guy. Sit down and talk to him for hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, primo, no, no, no. He goes on and on. Stories.
Hombre,
You know,
primo. Puro
yes,
primo,
and
primo.
the same thing, like, with Johnny Canales. Johnny would sit down, we talk for hours and hours. These
Oh,
guys
yeah.
have so much stories to tell you that, but they know the music, they know people, they know who to hang around. They would advise you at the same time. That's what
Yes.
Roberto and Johnny did. Advise you
Yes.
at the same time, and that's what's good about it. That's why I'm kind of the way I am now, because of them. I learned from them.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Roberto una vez me dijo, we're in San Marcos. I was maybe like over 200 pounds at the time. Primo, yo te puedo atender, primo. ¿Estás diabético? And sure enough, I was diabetic. And
Oh, my
Really?
yes, I mean, he noticed me like
He
that.
called it. He called
He
it.
called it. Digo, no, primo, tú sabes que tú estás diabetic, primo. Necesitas que parar de comer and stuff like that. So, but sure enough,
Yeah.
he gave me a recipe of ajo. Take a piece of ajo every day, and it'll help you. And sure enough, that was what his dad used to do. His mom. Yeah.
Nice.
Doctor
And
Roberto.
he calls me once in a while too. Yeah, me habla. And my wife
Yeah.
has to call me, but it's nice to talk to these guys. I talk to David. He would go out, have lunch. Me habla
Oh,
Chick-fil-A.
that's so neat.
And Ram, I see Ram. Hey, what are you doing? And Ram, Houston, algo. Pero it's one time. This is I guess like $2 million call that I had one time. I was here in my house one time. Me hablaba the one used to play with con Paulino and bajo.
Eloy.
No. The other one. Mira, I have on the tip of my
Ponce
tongue.
Fuentes. Manuel Solís.
It was a bajo player. A bajo
Pues
player.
el bajo lo tocó Eloy all his time.
No, but it wasn't not Eloy. It was the other one. Ricardo Mejia.
Oh, yeah, okay, the Christian music. Yeah.
The Christian,
Okay,
Me habló,
yes.
he was talking and talking. ¿Cómo estás, David? Sí, because there was a Molly Polka show that came out, and I came on that show. No, que te vino Michael Polka, y que es eso, yo. ¿Sabes qué hablas de eso? Digo, I'm trying to recognize you. Normally, when I talk to people, I recognize the voice. Digo, soy yo, Ricardo Mejia. Oh my God, man. Digo, really? It was a $1 million call.
Yeah.
And then we talked, and then like 10 minutes right after I get another call. Paulino Bernal.
Oh my God.
Oh, how
You
cool.
guys, I told Paulino, guess who's just coming right now? Digo, Ricardo. And then he told me the story about him going together in Johnny, and he went on and on and on.
Yeah.
But I get calls like that. I talk to these guys, and it's just feels real good, to.
Hey, you know what, David? On my quinceañera, Paulino Bernal played.
Really.
Yes,
Oh my.
Johnny was in the service, so we beat around the bush. Because oh my God, this guy said we're gonna charge an arm and leg. How are we gonna pay him? Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we sat around and talked to this La Villita de Alice, Texas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and me and my sister were there, and I said, okay, we're here for something. I said, pues ya viene mi quinceañera and this and that. Oh, dijo, qué bueno, que this and that. Le dije, pues queremos saber qué tanto les va a cobrar, pues to get this money together. I don't know how we were going to do it.
Yeah.
Mira, dijo, porque eres hermana de Johnny, dijo, y yo quiero tanto a tu papá, dijo, $100.
What?
$100 me cobraron. Nomás dijo, dame nomás para el gas.
Wow.
And back then, they were already charging in the thousands. I mean, 3,000 or whatever. And I'm put silk suits.
Oh yeah. Put suits all the time.
Me and my sister kept hitting our feet, our legs at the bottom of the table because we didn't want to show like, oh my God. And he was just saying, well, you know what? It's going to be more now. No, but oh my God, my dream come true. My dream. And you know what?
Wow.
I hope Carlos Guzman and watching it. Back then, Carlos Guzman was just starting. So what he would do, he would send Carlos Guzman.
Oh, okay.
And he was good. I mean, I love Carlos Guzman. And I said, you better not be sending Carlos Guzman or anybody else. You're gonna be there on the stage. No, see, oh my God, I was blessed.
That's awesome.
I wanted to say again a reminder. Sorry, Mr. Farias. Guys, I'm sorry. All of you that are commenting, thank you so much. As you can see, it only says Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. And then post Facebook on my phone where I might have been able to see your names. They shut me out, so that's fun times. Anyway, Facebook user says, could there be a duet with Mr. Farias and Miss Canales? Good question.
You never know.
Oh,
Borrao
sweet.
Lopez, I agree with Borrao. And somebody says, I don't know who you are, guys, but it says hello, everyone. So hello.
Hello.
Mira, North Carolina.
Saludos
All
from North
right.
Carolina. Big fan of David Farias when he was with La Tropa F. And then I see an absolutely and a yes, ma'am. And it's me, Borrao. Okay, hello, Mr. Borrao. So
Hi.
thank you for everybody commenting, coming in here, and sharing the time with Mr. David Farias de La Tropa F, which now it's the David Farias Band.
Well, it's Dave Farias band. Dave Farias, La Tropa F. Dave
En
Farias,
veces.
Los Hermanos Farias. They call me everything, so I'll take it. That's fine.
As long as you pay me. I saw that video
Yeah.
of you guys. Where's the money? That was
So,
hilarious.
show me the money.
Yeah. So right now, I noticed that I wanted to ask you about this because this is something I've told myself I will never do porque tengo miedo. Pero dime de esto.
There's a song, Tengo miedo perder tu cariño. Ay,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, the cruise.
Yeah. Tejano Cruise, Super Cruise.
Mhm.
Is this coming up?
Okay, that's in September, right?
This one, a ver. No, no, está
Yeah.
muy chiquito para ver.
Oh, yeah, September 27th of 2025.
Yeah, 2025. Yeah. Actually, I have my cruise, David Farias Conjunto Cruise in February.
Okay.
So that one, thank God, it's sold out in 2 weeks. So that one,
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
but that was for 2025, and then once we come back in 2025, I start my other one for 2026. So
Wow.
anybody wants to go on a David Farias Conjunto Cruise,
But,
it's
okay,
February the 15th to the 22nd.
but why can't you do two a year? I mean, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that was my next question, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
because
reminds.
yeah, no, like yeah, me and my daughter, my daughters are the one that runs my cruise, and we have an
Yeah.
agent that works. I said, Dad, we have a lot of people that want to go on this one, couldn't go. Would you like to do two? I said, I would love to do two, but there's so many cruises right now going on, because there's one in January, the Super Tejano cruise, the Tejano cruise from Austin. My good buddies, the Johnny O and Big Al and all them, and
Yeah.
then it's mine in February, and then right now November, Gary Houses is in one right now.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
So, and then the September one is going to be a good friend of mine, Jim Luna. So everybody, there's a lot of people that are going on mine,
Yeah.
going on his too. So I invite you guys to go on that Tejano cruise also. I'm going to be part of that one. I mean, it's September the 25th. I think it's a 5-day cruise. So it's
5-day cruise. Talk
so
to us about it. I've never been on a cruise. I don't ever
oh
plan
my
to be on
God,
a cruise. Then
you
good.
guys need to go on the cruise. If you guys
A ver,
want to
¿por
find it,
qué?
following year, it's you have comedy shows, you have
Okay.
gambling,
Yes.
all the food you can eat. All you got
Yes.
to buy is your drink.
Oh, you bought me there.
And then your room is done. You don't have to clean nothing. You leave
Yeah.
out. When you come back, it's done. Everything's there. Then you get off on the porch. You go see the
Oh,
ocean.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's really nice, really relaxing.
¿Y para dónde se va el ship?
It
Different.
goes to Cozumel, and then we went to Progreso, and then went to it goes to the Cayman Island. It goes
Cancun.
different every year. Yeah, the
Cancun
Cayman
también,
Islands.
¿no?
Mande?
Cancun.
No, that's
No, that's a different.
another
Oh,
different.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero
Yeah.
it goes to different ports, and it was the Jubilee that we did this past year. It was a brand new. They redid the boat. It was really nice, comfortable. But the halls are a little bit smaller, and probably if we go to the Breeze has a bigger hall, which it holds. If we want to get the more people that come in, it fits about 400 people in there. Right now we're doing about 300 or 400, so that's going with us in our group.
Wow.
So every year is just getting bigger and bigger. This is going to be my 8th year doing it. I lost 2 years
Wow.
of COVID. So, and I have plans already for the 9th, and I have a plan for the 10-year anniversary coming up. So okay, it's gonna. But on this one, I'm gonna be celebrating my 50 years of music. Also,
Wow.
50
Oh,
years.
sweet.
years of music.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This is
Wow.
Julio's era.
It's
You
gonna.
know.
It's gonna be good. There's a lot of stuff in the plans, to bring music, but mine is all conjunto. I've had Ruen de la Cruz, I have El Conjunto Cast, Romo, you name it, man. Everybody that's conjunto has been there.
Nice.
That's nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Help each
So
other out.
I'm looking at something different, something good, and what people like to hear every year. So my suggestions to people that you want your favorite band, whatever they're available, we'll bring them.
Right. Right.
So that's been mine. But September, that's another cruise. Not my cruise, and my good buddy Jim Luna. So look into it, and you guys will be there. The whole band will be there. I think they have some other bands. No, también
Is- Is that the one in January?
It's September.
September.
I think it's Fiebre, no, or somebody else is going on there.
Era La Fiebre, La Mike and the Iconics, Sunny
Yes.
Salceda, J.R. Gomez, David Mares, Stevie D.
No, hombre, ese puso bueno ya.
Yeah.
Gonna be
What? And no girls. Did you notice that? No females.
Faltaste tú, Jamie.
Called it out. You called it out, Janie.
Okay. Just have me a mariachi there and we'll do it.
So you're gonna have a ride. You're gonna have La Fiebre, and then you're gonna have some Jimmy Gonzalez in there, no, and then you got some Tropa Jefe. No,
Yeah.
I
David
know.
Mares, what more do you want? Man?
Wow. Yeah. That's
It's
awesome.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Very
Sounds
awesome.
nice.
So you guys need to go on a cruise. Hop on that
I've
cruise.
been on one and I love it.
Yeah.
And
I've
then
never been on one.
the very first
Are you
night
serious?
I got seasick,
We
you
got
know.
to go. Me and you gotta go.
No,
No,
and then
mira,
and I went to the
the
desk.
ones that get seasick, just drink 2 shots y te compones.
Well, that's what I did. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I got sick. No, and I went to the information desk. De volada me dieron una píldora, and as soon as I took it, se me quitó todo. And I'm going
Ahí
like,
estás.
okay.
And then you keep
Tráigame otra. Bring me another one.
Nomás una.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, I got
if, you're,
the feel.
if you're on the floor throwing out, I'm not responsible.
Dijo David que viniera.
You would David que viniera. No,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's have a good time.
actually, the cruises, it's become a family thing.
Yeah.
You know, all of us become a big family. That's what it is. You come
Yeah.
real close. You know, you talk to everybody. It's an intimate thing. You know, you get to know for. I've been doing this 8 years. You know, more than 8 years, and we became all family. So there's this couple from Washington.
Yeah.
From Washington, man. He's been with me since day one. The people, the Yorks, I mean, from Bowling, Texas, here in Houston, been with me since day one. There's a lot of people that come from
Yeah.
Chicago, Washington, California.
Mhm.
You know,
You meet a lot of people.
Yes, and we all became families. You know, families.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a big.
Cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Now I want
Especially Latinos, they don't go out very much on cruises.
Yeah, I don't like the grounds
But
to not be
never-
under me.
A lot of Latinos don't know too much about the cruises.
No,
Well, that's
no,
okay.
and
That was a room to go.
more room
Yeah.
for us.
Right?
Wait, well, that's a good point. Does she have hay tejanos que van o hay gringos o qué? What's the deal?
Yes.
No, I mean you
Well,
get all kind. You get Tejano people. All the Tejanos. See, there's
Yeah.
a Tejano cruise.
Yes.
All the Tejanos go there. Like
Right.
I'm doing the Conjunto cruise. All my Conjunto cruise go with us. And there's
Right.
Tejanos too, because they like both music. They'll
Yeah.
support. And then you have you know, whatever else you want to do. You know, like Gary Howell's having his Tejano right now. So
It's all word of mouth,
yes.
TG. Because I
Pero-
have friends in Chicago that have gone and they invite us, and we're
They
like,
invite another one from
"Ay,
there,
yeah,
goes another one. Another.
yeah."
Yeah. So
I'm just
you know,
scared of
it's like,
sharks.
gracias a Dios, this cruise that I'm doing, we sold it almost all of it before we got off the last one. in 20.
Wow.
Hijo.
So and then in
Well,
2
we'll
weeks
be
later,
on it on the next one.
so we're gonna start. Hopefully, when we take off, we'll come back in the February 2025. We'll start booking for 2026.
Wow.
By that time, we have
That's
managed
kidding.
it. That's, yeah. So I mean, people hop on it quick.
Yeah. Hablando de dos quiere, I heard, and I'm not too sure, but you had health issues también.
Oh yes, yes. I as a matter of fact, I was just talking to one of my band members yesterday. 4 years ago, I had a stent put in me because I had a shoulder pain, and it was a block. It was 99% clogged.
Wow.
But I went a whole week like that, and I thought it was because of accordion or something
Yes.
slipped wrong and I still went to Lubbock that weekend to go play, and my wife with me.
Tercos.
See, porque
Was your wife telling you to go to the doctor?
yes, I went. Well, I called my doctor. He gave me a steroid shot. He said, "No me toca esa materia, me toca mañana. You'll be 100%." And it was worse. By Thursday, I was running out of breath.
Oh, yeah.
So I told him, I said, "Doc, I'm running out of breath." He goes, "No, come in." Then he referred me to another doctor he knew, Dr. Oliver, at the Methodist. He said, "Go past 200, go, don't collect $200. Don't wait for de volar." So, but I said, it was a quinceañera that I had. I said, if it was a club, I can cancel. a quinceañera is hard because they plan for a year and a
Oh,
half.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So they go, but look for the nearest hospital because in case you need it. So I
Uh-huh.
went and did the gig, and I couldn't even put my accordion on because hurting so bad. I was
Hijo.
from 3 in the morning to 7 o'clock. I was crying all night.
Oh,
Oh
Then we
man.
had to travel back 7 hours back to get home. So Monday morning I went at 5:30 in the morning. By noon I was like 18 years old, and I felt good.
Hijo.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So and
Yes.
then after that is I had another issue with it. I collapsed in the shower.
Oh,
oh,
I
wow.
felt real bad. I had fever and stuff. I took a shower and I just face to the wall, to the ground. No
Wow.
word, no put hands in front, nada. Estaba todo cortado, parecía un wrestler. So yeah, because I
and
tried
what
to
was
get
that
up.
about? Was it the same o algo más?
No, something else. I just feel real bad that day, and I told them I don't feel good. I just feel hot, so I took it, and then they told me when you feel like that, don't take a hot shower because it's worse for your body. You
Right.
shut more down. I collapsed twice. I tried to get up and went down. I mean, face floor.
Oh, man.
So and my daughter was in the other side of the house, and I called my wife. She said, "Your dad fell." So there, nombre estaba todo sangrado. It's like, oh my god. So they go to the hospital otra vez, and that was done. So, and then probably about apenas last year, I had acid reflux,
Oof.
and that messed up my vocals. I
Yeah.
was on 4 weeks. So they took everything out, like bread, tortillas, lemon,
Yeah.
limes, teas, coke, soda, coffee, todo lo que tenga acid. So I think I lost, I went down to about 150 pounds.
Oh, my
And,
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah.
pero it's, it's not like next day thing or last week or month. It's since day one.
Yeah.
Everything that we eat, everything that, we love to eat, so it's just an año at one time. But you
Yeah.
know what? I started eating not too long ago because I don't know if you saw those dots that came out. They're like pretzels. They're
Yep.
called dots.
No, I haven't
Okay.
seen.
Okay. If you see them at the store, they're called dots. But
They're
I
really
was
Okay.
good.
I was eating like 4 bags a day.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's a
That
lot.
on the road, like one. So I think that could have messed me up, because of
Yep.
eating to that.
Yep.
But I was addicted to them. I had them here.
I'm
Like
gonna go look for them. I don't need any more on my list
no,
of
no, and they're good. But I suggest just limit yourself.
hombre.
They're
No,
really
porque no,
they're
they're
really
addicted.
good.
But I just got addicted to it, and I had them.
Wow. They're that good, huh?
They're
I tell
good.
everybody, no, hombre, yo para restroom, I had them there too.
Oh. Está en el shower y saca la mano toda mojada.
No, I had everybody, my whole band, everybody, hey, they're good. Everybody eating them,
Really?
But, but it's the amount that we eat. We us Mexicans,
Right.
we love to eat,
Yeah.
we don't, we eat big portions instead of small ones.
Right.
But
And not
now
only
it's
that, when you eat a lot of carbohydrates,
yeah.
it says they stick to your body, and it's a
No,
puro
it doesn't.
starch, pan,
So
tortilla,
now what I
bread.
do, I limit what I eat. I eat a lot of
Yes.
grilled chicken, grilled fish,
Yes.
salads, and a lot of water and
Yep.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
I limit myself a lot. Oatmeal in the morning, and I feel good. I feel better.
Yes.
Too
We
bad.
do feel good, but we want that fast food.
This is my livelihood here, and I got to take care of it because
Yep,
Yes.
that's true. That is true.
That's true.
I have a question for you.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
my dad passed away, it changed my life completely because he was not only my dad, he was our boss, he was our group leader, he was our band leader, he was everything. Él era todo.
Yeah.
So our life completely changed. I understand your wife was that to you. How has your life changed now that you don't have your wife to do? She was your backup. She was your
Best friend.
My rock. She's my rock. Yes.
yeah.
The day that we found out that she was diagnosed with she had a mass was cancer, that changed my life right away. And it's
Wow. That's yeah. That's gonna be hard.
I'm sorry.
no, it's it's changed. It changed my life so much.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I get up every day. I pray. That's been me and her all the time. We pray every morning, and I keep doing what I do. But I keep going with life because life has to continue. But
Right.
it's very hard every day. Very hard.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it is.
You
You
miss that body that was there to
yes,
welcome you when you walk in the door, and it's just
that
that body right there, and I
it's
think
come
that's what
home.
we
Yeah,
miss.
come home from the gigs. She was here to talk, but it's I'm learning to live. It's a different life.
Yeah.
It's so hard,
It
and I
is.
have to continue doing what. And thank God I got my daughters that are with me every day, my
Qué
grandkids.
bueno. That's
But
awesome.
we,
Yeah.
we all just today earlier, me and my daughter were here at the table talking about it, just looking at pictures and stuff. When I'm here at the house, it's all about her. If you
Yeah.
see there's pictures here, there's pictures all over the place, the room, the kitchen here, everything is her because
Yeah.
she will cook
Yeah.
here every day for everybody.
Mhm.
Now,
Oh.
ahorita, the game was going on, she'll be cooking something, even though she wasn't a Cowboys fan at all. But she will make a big dinner or something for everybody, and the
Yeah.
house full of people all the time, the grandkids, todos estaban aquí,
Qué linda.
And I do miss that a lot, and it's changed a lot for me. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
never gonna be the same. Never
No,
gonna
Mhm.
be.
it never will be.
No.
And it was like for me, I
Yeah,
started this show. I started a lot of things. I
yeah,
did I started the Tejano Music Legacy Foundation because you have to keep yourself busy. Si
Mhm.
yes.
no, si no, no se
That's what
puede.
I'm saying. I guess the music is my therapy. It's going on.
Right.
You kind of
Yes.
go away for a while till you come back. But it's something that you see something different out there. It's always there, but it gives you something to do active. I'm always here. We do something here. I'm on the phone doing the book in the band. It keeps me going all the time.
Just right
Yeah.
under.
Yes, that's. Thank you for sharing that with us because I
Oh,
know
of
it is
course. Yes.
I know.
a,
Very
it's
happy.
a tough
And I want to
experience.
thank all the people that all the texts, all the messages, and for everything that still call me. They're praying for me and for the girls, and
Of
they're
course.
thinking of us. I get texts every day, every morning, every night. Yeah, still.
Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome, and I'm glad that you're still keeping going because now it is different, but you decided to go on because there
Yeah,
could have been that point where you said, you know what, pa qué,
yeah.
right?
And I had that question asked a lot, because I stopped for about maybe 2 weeks. It was the most I can stop because all this year was booked up and had contracts already going out, and it's hard for me not to do the contracts because it's like I tell my girls, I tell everybody, I don't want anything else to happen if I don't do this contract. Because
Mm-hmm.
they can come back, they can sue you, whatever else, because
Right.
it's sad what happened, but you have a commitment, and
Yes.
Yes.
part of the contract is part of a commitment that you have to do,
Yes.
but I just took like 2 weeks off, and then it was very hard to go back on the road again. But I'm learning to deal with it, and I mean I'm on the road. I still cry. Like it's
Yeah.
me.
Of course. God. How many years before were y'all married?
We were married 41 years, but together
Wow.
50 years.
That's
Together,
yeah.
50.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of years.
we were young. We were so young. When we got together. We were boyfriend and
Oh.
girlfriend at first, and then
Aw.
kicking
She was
around.
your childhood sweetheart.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
21.
She's
That's
watching over you.
Yeah.
And sometimes she's probably even there at the house.
Oh, of course. Yes.
There'll be signs,
We,
there'll be
we
signs.
yes. I was just gonna tell you that because sometimes I hear a voice. I think it's my daughter calling me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over here, or we see something that's moved or anything. It's like, but it happens. It
Well,
happens.
and you know what? Now that my brother passed away, and it's been turmoil, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I've gotten sad, and then one night I dreamt my mom, and I'm
Yeah.
going. It's been years, and she told me, she said, "Yo vine por Juan." She told me
Wow.
that she had come over ella todos le decíamos Juan. Everybody would call
Yeah.
him Johnny. But that soothed me because he said, well, at least he wasn't by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, thank you, Usted me dijo, yo vine por Juan.
I would hear stories like that. Like, man, you hear this,
Yes.
you hear that. It's like, hombre, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, well, no, it's true. It's very true. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
Yeah.
I was one day here talking to my daughter, and I went to the room, and we were looking for something. I said, "Did you find it?" No, mom, I haven't found it yet. So, and I went out to the first living room that we have. I said, "Mom, did you come to the front living room?" No, Dad, I'm back here in the back one. But I said, "What happened?" I said, "I just
Right.
heard a voice
Yep.
like, wow, clearly I heard it." Like, wow.
Yeah.
And it sounded like her voice. I was like, oh, maybe it's Jenny, my daughter, right? No, but it was her. Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
believe in
very,
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I believe in that strongly, strongly.
She's here with us every day. You know,
Oh
No,
yeah,
yeah.
no, no nos
you
dejan, no
know,
nos dejan.
I miss her dearly. You know, it's
I,
something because we were always together. She was shopping every day. I was with her every day. You know, I mean, the Monday through Sunday it was shopping every
Yeah,
day. No,
yeah.
en vez de voy a Walmart, ¿para qué? I just got used to going to the store, you know, because that's what we did every day. I'm like, what am I doing here? Quiero comprar, no comprar nada.
right, right. Yeah, it was for 41 years. It's a
The
long time.
habit stay behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
For some reason, I can see this guy, DJ Professor Hero. He says, "Stay strong, David. It's never easy." So
Yeah.
thank you guys
Thank
for
you, man. God bless you. Thank you very much.
yes. And again, thank you for everybody that's chiming in. For some reason, can't see your names, but except for this guy. So thank you very much. You're a popular guy, Mr. David Farias. So
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
hmm
No,
yeah,
I just thank God for everything He's done. You know, all the
Yeah.
blessings, and
Yep.
because of Him, we're here today. Because of Him, we have what we have. You know, and
Yep.
But
yes,
adiós
also,
que
David,
we woke
one
up today again.
thing,
Monday.
one thing, you're right about that. But you know what? You're a very humble person because when me and George met you, you you were so kind and you were so genuine.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
So we met you in Las Vegas. George did a song 2 years ago of Jay Bettis, and you heard him and you go, "Wow, you sound real good." And you said, "Call me." And George never called because he's like, "You don't want me." And I was like, "Okay." But it was really nice of you to encourage him and tell him those things
No,
because he
yeah,
really needed that. He really needed that.
yes, you know, and when I see something, you know, I tell them it's coming from my heart because I mean that, and that's to
Right.
anybody, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like earlier, these young kids need help. You know, we're here to help them because we've done everything that we can do. We've gone to the top. We've seen everything. You know, why can't we help these young kids? You know, get
Right.
help or
Right.
anybody that's started to sing, anybody that's trying to do something. You know, it's very
exactly.
important because if
And you know
not,
what?
it's never gonna keep on.
And
Yeah.
ahorita que dijo Norma, genuine, I met George and Norma in 2022 there in Vegas, and you were playing,
Yeah.
and I don't know of everybody in that because there were different rooms, right, with all the groups and all that.
Yeah.
You looked at me and you called me out and you said, esta es la hermana de Johnny Canales. Esta era la que los ponía en línea para seguir on
Yeah.
stage. Decía, if you're not ready, you're all going to have to go to the back of the line.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
But you know what? I mean, and I appreciated that because he remembered those little, things. And the people thought that he had said, aquí está Johnny Canales. And man, they started
Everybody.
calling and clapping and going like, no, no, no. The sister, the sister.
You know, and I've always been like that because when you go somewhere, they tell
Yes,
you get in line because you're gonna be up. You have to get in line.
yes,
That
yes.
was her job to get all the bands in line. But muchos like, oh, but Johnny me conoce. Johnny like
No, no,
get
no,
in
no.
line or not
Yeah,
gonna go to the back of the line.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we were always there. You know, you have to be there early for the show.
Yes.
They had
Very
like 20,
early.
30 bands they were gonna play that night. You know, or
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, because they would tape like maybe 6 shows.
Yeah.
So we would start at 6. Ya ves que se acababa como hasta las 2, 3, 4 de la mañana.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because, it takes a while, and that's why I
And
think
then
also
the following
people
week salía, acá andamos con los huracanes acá en California, que chico, digo, Johnny anda acá.
right, yeah. And that's why they did the back play because salía todo perfect. Maybe the singer, didn't feel good to sing. So Johnny wanted to always come out like the way they recorded it. And it was a lot easier because they send the CDs to the audio band and they got the sounds ready and we were like on top of it, like, okay,
And
great.
it was her that got all the bands together. Y luego dijo, aquí vas con Mr. Nice. Remember Mr. Nice?
Oh, yes, yes.
Sí, Mr. Nice is gonna do something else. Se va para back room atrás. Y de Mr.
Yes.
Nice era alguien más. Pues, tú, chica.
Right.
Like at
his wife,
Disneyland.
oh, yeah, and his wife was Mrs. Nice. And so
Mrs.
one
Nice.
day she pissed me off and I said, you know what? I put a label on her room and put Miss Mean. Mean. That's a nice. It wasn't his mean.
No, but
I
it was nice. It's one of the shows that everybody wanted, any musician wanted to be there. And
Yes.
the God that we were part of it. At the
Yes.
time,
yeah,
there was
yeah.
a lot of
Yes.
bands that
And
were just starting, a lot of bands
I,
that he helped. Like I said earlier, he helped a lot.
yes.
He helped all of us to get recognized through the world. That's what it was.
Yes.
we
Yeah.
need
Yes.
another Johnny Canales
Oh my
to
God.
Oh,
I
there's
right.
think
not
I
gonna
got this.
be no other Johnny Canales. I'm
Ahora,
sorry.
you show se va a llamar
That's
I
one
got
of a
it.
kind.
Yeah.
Oh
Oye,
yeah.
sí, Queenie. I got it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I got it.
I think I got it.
Yeah. What I would give to have a chance just to start another show like that. Honoring my brother, not to do be like exactly like him, no, because for one I'm a woman and he was a man, right? But I would love to get out there and help the groups because ever since my brother stopped, the Tejano, the groups, not that I'm gonna say the music stopped, but the exposure
Yeah,
stopped,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
it's hurt a lot of groups, a lot.
I mean, you're talking back in the day salían grupo Ternura, salían todo, I mean, todo
Yeah.
cuerpo, el valle, todos salían.
Yes.
Carlos Guzmán, I mean,
Everybody you could think of.
everybody was.
Fabulosos.
I
Yeah.
used to see like at night salía, like Saturday night or Sunday night salía aquí en San Antonio. And man, I love Ternura when it used to come out. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
would just wait to see them porque todos los arreglos, everything they would do in the band, it was nice. I just want to see the band the way they played. That's what I want to see.
Well,
It's good.
Bronco started on Johnny's show también. He came over to Johnny's show cuando apenas nomás tenía 30 minutes. Cuando apenas empezó. Then later he came back when Johnny had the hour. The Bronco and the one that's married to Priscilla, la bala de plata, son
Priscilla?
dos hermanos de México. I'm trying to think of their names. Cantan bien padre los dos juntos. But
Los dos carnales.
yeah, los dos carnales. Yes, a lot of people de allá. Vino Lucha Villa, vino Cuco Sánchez, vino Paquita La. Just a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Pepe Aguilar, oh my God.
Oh my
Johnny
God.
stood next to him. I think he was as high as his knees.
He-
Pepe Aguilar is real tall, and Johnny
No,
was
yeah, he is.
parecía el del Island.
Oh.
¿Cómo se llama? Tattoo.
Hombre, ya ni estaba my size, no.
Pobrecito. Yeah, well, we're short.
The plane.
The show. But oh yeah. No, he'll never die. And to me, ahorita, para mí, he's still alive. He's still alive. I don't care. They can say something. I say, I don't care if he's still alive.
They stay alive in our hearts.
But even you saying that, I don't think there would be anybody that worked that stage and like how he did, Johnny.
Yes.
And how he had his sister organized. Everything was fine-tuned to how it worked so well to keep that long running.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You
we
know,
wanted the best. We wanted the best for him, and he struggled. Don't
Right.
get me wrong. He had a lot of doors shut on his face y todo. Ya es because he's so, what he was. No, hombre, los mismos le hablaban. He said, okay, yeah, don't call us, we'll call you. Because he had us answering the phones at the house, making a list of people that had called because they wanted to be on the show. No, but we did everything. But we wanted to because we wanted him up there where he was.
And that's one of the things that, people see the show and Johnny Canales, he wasn't at the stand with the mic. But it was, what we saw is he had the sister running the bands, Mr. Nice running something, Mrs. Nice running something else, the whole crew running, Ernest, everybody was running a lot of other things. But everybody came to Johnny that night. How about this? Okay, that one. And Johnny didn't have a break at all.
Yeah.
Because before the show, before everything, what you see on TV, there was nothing with behind the scenes. He had, that one, his sister, Johnny, sigue that one, put him on. This person is not here. Or el cantante se fue a comer, he's not here, put in the other one. Things like that,
Right. Yeah, we had to make sure we have backup. Because we didn't want to break the timing, because then it was gonna. I think lo hacían on a Tuesday. Well, people work the next day. The kids were going to school. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But they were. They said, Janie, vamos a pasar por el auditorium. Okay, let's go. No, La Línea, like it was like maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, it was around the building, the
Yeah.
Selena. People standing there waiting and waiting and waiting.
No, I told Johnny, Johnny, ¿por qué en Tuesday, Johnny? ¿Por qué eres músico ahora? Síguela tocando.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, and you know what? He never lost his cool. I'm like, we were all going like, "Ay, Dios mío, que me." Okay, that one. Okay, well, when I leave más, yo, man, I almost had a heart attack because that one, ran off, and you're so cool. Say, well, put the other group, and we're like, okay, you know.
But it wasn't a Tuesday or because it was an off day for all the musicians.
Okay,
People were
yeah.
on the road on this side, so okay, ya andas en Laredo, andas en Corpus, en Valle, stop by Corpus, so you're there already. And for us, it was right down the street.
Right,
So it was
right.
it was an off day for everybody because but everybody would come.
Oh
Nobody.
yes, yes, yes. Everybody, and we had to mix it. Primero Tejano, y mix it con like cumbia people that play tropical, and then another group, another stop because así
Variety, que fuera variety.
It wouldn't get boring. People would,
And
bailando y otros
the
allá.
auditorium was packed. It was packed in there on a Tuesday.
Oh yes, it was always packed.
Baile grande, pues estaba lleno todo.
Yep, yep.
But it was good old days, man. Good old days.
Yes, they were, and those days will never take them away from me.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, and that's a blessing that you have, Janie.
Yes.
Right? What great memories that these guys can share, and we're like, dang, I wish we could have been there. I tear up.
Oh yeah, I've got stories, man. Because at one time Johnny was my shadow, and I was his shadow. That's how close we were.
Yeah.
But then, of course, things change in life. Y pues todo se mandó a la mother, and what can you do?
Now you say that on Tuesdays porque muchos no estaban en gira. Just like today that you couldn't make you could have made the noon.
I could have made it. Either I was going to be sleepy or not.
I'm glad.
Por la gira estabas desvelado.
Yeah.
So, and I got this picture. Tell me about this one.
Huh?
No, Mayra. We're eating a
Oh, I
caldo.
see you. Where are you? That's bien
Ahí
chiquito
está,
en medio de todos los giants.
Ahí está. Como le dicen aquello, la big gorilla está enfrente. Pues.
All around you. ¿Qué que enfrente? Todos.
Oh, está
Very
enfrente. I guess él es el Roe, the guy, the Randy.
This
the big
one.
guy, this one. Yeah. The one in the blue right there, he's from Rochtown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
That's
Roe.
where I was born.
Actually, his dad is he passed away already. Roberto Gonzalez used to sing with los Chachos back in the days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
Isn't
then
it nice
the guy way at the end on
A ver otra vez.
way at the end with the blue,
Mhm.
el papá de él era Emilio Aguilar, los Aguilares.
Ooh.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
Santos Aguilar, the drummer. Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
you got Joe el viejito right next to La Barba, that's Joe, my brother. And then the one in the front is my son-in-law. And then we got Lee. Lee's been with me next to Joe. Has been with me like 25 years since Tropa days.
Wow.
And then my bass player Raúl, and then it goes on and on.
Yeah.
We're 8 guys ahorita total.
Did your daughters get any of the music bug by any chance? Did your daughters get the music bug by any chance?
No, my oldest daughter started playing the accordion con Tata Chiquilla. She played at the school one time. But it's like I say, I didn't want to force them. I didn't want to, this is what you're gonna do, because it's very hard for everybody right now. Very hard, to get everything going and pushing, and people to try to help you, try to do this. There's no outlet. There's no TV stations. That's what we're talking about right now. The Johnny Canal, there's no more shows. There's no more. They can get pushed as fast as it was back in our day.
Yes.
We had so many radio stations, so many outlets, so many everything, videos, whatever. Salían every other week. Salía un video de alguien. We do videos every month, and it's not a lot of that stuff. It's. I think for them, it's just to concentrate. If you go to school, stay in school, get your education. And try to be somebody that you want to be, and have a good job. There's a paying job.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
Very, very hard. And I my hats off to all those people that they're doing their thing right now. There's new artists. Yeah, we might have a Buddy Holly.
Look at that. This is classic.
I was gonna stand behind the glass, but no me iba a mirar. The frame is bigger than me.
That's really cool. I
Right?
remember those. That
You
I
know,
remember like
and we were, like, there we went to go see that. We were sharing the story with, Richie Valens and Buddy Holly and all that stuff.
Yes.
Very
Richie
cool.
Valens he was famous. He did like 3 big hits in 8 months that he lasted. Put it,
Yeah.
and things like that.
The
It's
one was Peggy Sue.
yes, and
One
that
that was
secret there in
Peggy
front
Sue.
of Peggy Sue,
Yeah.
and there was
Oh,
wow.
wow.
now they have her name on there because she fought it. She wanted her name there.
Ooh,
So ahora Buddy
wow.
Holly,
Oh.
Peggy Sue, abajo también, pues.
Oh
Pero,
wow.
it's things like that it's ahorita is very hard for the industry. Very, very, very hard. And I just
Yeah.
tell everybody, stick to what you want to do. Number one thing is follow your dream. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it because you can't.
Yeah.
That's your dream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's
Very
good.
good.
Yeah. It is very tough. Well, it's for tough even if you're gonna get a degree in a career. It's just tough
Everything.
in
I
general.
tell everybody, I mean, if it's hard for us right now, it's
Mhm.
harder for you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I
Exactly.
seen everything, how it goes, what you got to do, and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Ahorita,
see.
I'm going back to the studio because I put everything aside when my wife got sick. So,
Yeah.
and I'm still with Freddie, Freddie Records. So
Well,
Oh,
hey, I mean, y'all are so good. I mean, they can afford to lose you all. I mean, it's not
yeah.
just the recording company; it's the people that make that recording company.
Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna go back and finish what I had left behind, and
Yeah.
my CD, and hablo con Freddie once in a while, with John and Mark, Freddie Jr.
And you know what? Here's an example. You were talking about the guys that they made it overnight with Frontera. Freddie Martinez la hizo with one song. Te traigo estas flores.
Fíjate, wow.
That one song, and man, it went crazy. And I don't know if it's the doorbell is still ringing, but when they would hit the doorbell, he bought him a big house in country club in Corpus. He would play da 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 da.
Really?
That's what he would ring. Yeah, yeah. The traigo. Yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna put
one
that. I'm gonna
song.
put that here in my house. Que toque el acordeón o algo así.
Yeah,
yeah.
you can do
Con
it.
sabor.
Por favor.
Oye, todos entran así.
Ah,
Bailamos bien, todos bailando bien padre.
hey.
I got
It's
another
funny
picture.
because I know he was a trumpet player, but I never saw him play trumpet.
Oh man, look at that. That's nice.
Mira nomás, I look tall there. Pues,
Did
Ay,
it-
but the other ones are
everybody
mean.
ayudan a stool y todo.
No, los otros están hincados. They knelt.
no, hombre, todos están like 10 feet tall. Yo estoy 5 apenas. Pues,
Pero ves qué bonito se ve un grupo así vestidos.
yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And these guys are all, they're actually they're fans of mine, because they
Yeah.
grew up listening to my music, but now they
Right.
play with me, and real respective guys, they don't get out of hand, they don't party or nada que ellos do. If we're
Right.
off, it's your time. You do whatever you want. But when
Mhm.
we're on the road, they always take it serious.
Yeah.
Because
That,
I
that
tell them
is
that
very important.
I
Yeah.
take this serious. I've been doing this 50 years, and it's not a game. People
Right.
pay a price to see the band, and we're gonna give them a 300% show. If
Yeah.
it's a private, they hire me. Like the lady told me they got married. They were gonna get married at the hall yesterday. So that means that we gotta take off the night before, be there early. Sound's gotta be done by 12. We get a sound check at 10, be done by 11:30. That's what we did.
Right.
So it's a work. It's a lot of work. Make sure everything's done for that night, and we start at
Right.
9 o'clock, 2 sets, and we're done. We're done by 12 o'clock.
Mhm.
But and the lady told me, dijo, I'm very surprised and I'm happy that you do everything seriously. I said, I've been doing this a long time,
Right.
and this
Right.
is your night, so I want everything to be good for you.
Aw.
So that's why I
Right.
got here early, sound check, make sure the sound guys here, check everything, and they were there when they were sound check. So that's what we do. I don't get there at 3 o'clock and yo soy Dave Farias, I'm here to play. No, it's not like that. It's your night. It's not mine. You hired
Yeah.
me to do your job.
Look at that.
Ahí
Ay,
sigo grande, ahí
el
el
acordeón.
gigante,
Woohoo!
el gigante de América.
He means el de América. He means business. Sí, mira, that's a good picture.
And
That's a
you know
very
what?
good picture.
That
Good.
that speaks volume for you as a person. Because if you give that 100%, because you
Mhm.
know that's a paying person,
Yes.
you want to give them the great quality.
Oh yes.
I give you props for that
Thank
because
you.
yes, she
Thank
was
you.
right because not very many bands do that nowadays.
And her
And
husband told me at the break, I just went and told him, thank you for everything. He said, you want to be taken care of, whatever you want. He said, I really appreciate you being a man of your word because you didn't come to me before trying to get Colette to play. Like, no,
Yeah.
I'm already here. I know I'm gonna get paid.
Right.
But we have
Right.
so there's those things that you have to do is not be so aggressive in a lot of things.
Right.
But you have to get paid, of course, but
right,
don't get there and say, I'm going to get paid and I won't play. That's not the right thing to do.
Right.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
And I also respect that you don't have nobody drinking on the job.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my
That is
God.
very, very good because nowadays, like our generation, oh, let me have one beer. Come
Yeah,
on, one beer.
yeah,
No, no. These people are paying us to do a
yeah,
job. They don't understand that that's a job.
I've seen
exactly.
many drinking on stage, and I'm going like,
Yeah.
dang,
And
and even
it was,
cussing, and you go like,
oh, yes.
and I'm going like, wow,
It's like, no, no, that's not cool at all, But,
no,
any event, I tell my guys, I don't care if there's two people out there. Those two people, they're going to talk.
Yeah.
And if you do
oh,
it,
especially
by
when
the
it's
time you know it,
bad,
3,000 people are going to know what you did tomorrow, It's like, when being
yeah,
nowadays, like that, you know.
Oh,
yes,
But always, I'm always careful, and
they always spread the bad, but
yeah,
not the good,
not the good, right?
right
Yeah.
away. Eat the
But these
fíjate,
guys are
no,
very, very, very good, And they're
right,
awesome,
uh-huh,
And my son-in-law, he's the one that drives for me, takes me, brings me
it's
back,
awesome.
and these
Yeah,
guys, oh, they take turns, and there's a lot of stuff that they do good on the road all the time, and I
right,
respect them a lot because I tell everybody if they like the way Dave Farias sounds, it's because of my band, man.
right.
yeah,
It's
Not, if I don't have a
mostly
band, I'm not gonna sound good at all.
right, right.
Yeah.
Mr.
exactly.
Farias, we are going on an hour and a half already.
Hombre, no
What?
es nada, no es nada, no es nada.
I'm used to playing 4 hours.
Bam!
Um,
Wow, hour and a
I
half.
really appreciate the time that you took to be here with us.
Yes, and
Uh,
I'm sorry for earlier because I wasn't gonna make it at noon, but I know it later it came out greater.
no, no,
I love the 5 o'clock.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Yes.
That
Yes,
way
It
I
gives you
can get
time
up
to do
later.
whatever you want during the day, and then you come to this.
ándale, there you go. There's somebody else
And,
there.
and,
No, it's a
and
big
then, I
paragraph.
go to church at around that time.
That's
So,
a big
no, hombre, no
paragraph.
te creas, I don't go.
Okay, Facebook user, I don't know what the name is because I can't see it, but they say, I just want to say that there are Tejanos in all 50 states and beyond that having returned to the motherland, Texas, and want to say thank you to Mr. Farias and
Yes.
all the musicals for keeping Tejano alive for us. Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
thank you. You're
Yes.
keeping it alive.
We try, our best. We try to play all kinds of music that we play, not just ours, because there's a lot of different music right now that's going on, and so we kind of have to, like to say, keep going with what's going on right now.
Right.
So even in our performances, we do frontera song. We do two of them, and one of my guys
Yeah,
sings it,
there you
and that's
go.
what people like right now, and different
Yep.
kinds of music,
And you have to cater to what they want to hear.
Yes,
Dice, como dice Rick Valderrama, Tejano ain't dead, baby. From
there you go.
Yeah.
Like para Valderrama family, man. I know these guys for years, a lot of years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
awesome.
just got out that single about Hermanito or something about the
Yeah.
brother that donated a liver or part of his liver.
Yes.
Awesome.
Uh,
And that's the way we are.
Beautiful
That's why
music.
we need to stay united,
Yes.
juntos,
Encouraging each
that
other. That's
encouraging each
oh yeah.
other.
Encouraging,
Yes.
exactly.
And
That's
thank you
number
so
one.
much.
Just
And I'm gonna take you up on that offer to go talk to our
yes,
kids over here in
yes.
Edinburgh.
Call me,
That's
let me
awesome.
know. But we can do it. I don't know if you do it during the week or the weekend or something or whenever they're performing. Or,
See, see, see. And yes, definitely I'll
I
get a
would
hold of
love to hear them play. Oh yes, it'll be
you.
awesome.
Any last parting words, Miss Norma and Janie, before we let Mr. David Farias say his parting words?
Take it
Well, I've
away.
been talking the whole time, so Norma, take it away.
it was a pleasure, Mr. Farias. Very well taken of so many words of wisdom. We
Thank,
appreciate you. We adore you because
thank you.
you are so awesome. You
Thank you.
are,
You and your
and your
husband are
band.
always kind and for
Yes.
those kind words. Thank you very much. This is how I am. This is how I grew up, and in this industry, you really have to be yourself, and you know, because I see a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and I'm always the same guy all the time.
And you have to be humble. That's right.
Yes,
Because people
yeah.
will remember if you were like, But if you're humble, man, they feel like they're at home, or you're their brother, or you're their. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make them
I've never
feel.
liked to the. I guess when I found out who I was is when I got fired, because everybody said, "You're Dave, you're La Tropa Jefe, you are." I said, "I guess I am." You know, it's like I never thought of myself like that. I always thought of Dave Farias playing with La Tropa Jefe. You know, that's the band that
Right.
we were. Pero I never like to call myself that I'm who I am because of me or this.
Yeah.
Even my
Exactly.
girls till now, they never say my dad's Dave Farias, La Tropa Jefe. Never.
Mhm.
They're just the girl. I'm their dad, and I'm here at home. I'm Dave Farias. I'm the dad, and that's it. You know,
Right.
I'm not this big
Yeah.
guy that on some stage or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
that's the way we are here at home. That's
That's
why.
right. Yeah.
You're
Because
Right.
parting words.
here where I live, we're all together. Like next door, my sister-in-law lives there. Across the street, my mother-in-law and father-in-law live there. My down the street,
Wow.
my brother, and my other sister-in-law here in front. So the whole Piggy Drive that's all family.
So is it the Colonia Farias?
I guess something you can call it, but yeah.
Right.
That's why when we have functions here, you know, everybody's here at my house because my house is always going on. Told you, and I love when
That's
people come.
good. That's
Now
That's
the
a
good.
holidays are
blessing.
coming, you know.
That's a blessing in
Yes,
disguise.
it
Without
is.
you
It's a big
knowing.
blessing. Yes, it's to
Yeah.
have everybody here, so it's good. You know, and it's an honor, you know, being with you guys. Janie, it's nice to see you, Janie, and
Yes. And
Norma.
thank
Thank
you
you guys.
again. Thank you for
Good.
everything.
Thank you.
All three people are wonderful
Yes.
people. Thank you for having me here, and it was nice to be here. I mean, we should do it again, otra vez, you know,
Of
later on.
course.
Yeah.
We're ready. Let's party.
Let's
Uh,
party.
before you go on that cruise, we'll get together
Yes,
again.
of course. But you guys
¿Verdad?
need to go on the cruise.
Yes,
Right?
we need to get together and go on a cruise. Really, it's real nice. Very
Sounds
We
nice.
won't. We won't go to Las Vegas then, okay, girls? We have to go to his
Cállate.
thing.
We have
Vegas,
to go to
you're
Vegas.
no. Dear.
Norma, what you say? We have to go to
I'm selling
Vegas.
cupcakes, Norma.
We won't go to Vegas, Janie. Cut it out. No gambling. Hi.
No,
Because what
hey,
happened
no
in
shots.
what happened in Vegas is still in Vegas.
Okay.
You know, like
So
Hey, that's
I
why I
want
don't
to
take her out that much.
ay, way.
Ah,
I want to thank
She's
you,
a
Mr.
ball of
Farias,
fun, man.
yes.
because
Thank you for having me,
I,
Mom.
I did not know you. I had never met you before. But you talked to me like if you knew me there
Yeah.
at Vegas. And I asked you, would you come on my show? And I was afraid you wouldn't, but here you are.
No, you
So,
know, I get that question asked a lot, and sometimes I don't think you'll do it. I said, you know, to me, every show is important.
Yes.
Every radio station is important. Every paper is important. Every interview is important because you guys work hard at just the way we do. And
Mhm.
it letting people know, the fans know what's going on with the artists. You know, just we were gonna say 30 minutes, you know, 45 minutes. We were going an hour and a half already talking. You know, that you know, but it makes fun. It's a lot of fun. You know, you get to feel what I'm doing or what I'm doing or what talk about and what you guys are doing. And I see you all three wonderful people, you know, on Zoom. You know, but
Yes.
it's always a pleasure for me. It's always I'm here for whatever you guys need anytime.
That's awesome. Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
That's,
Thank
You
yeah.
so
Thank you
much.
very much.
I want to say to everybody that joined us, if you didn't join us live, you can catch us on the Facebook, either the Gigi La Chicana Guerrero page or Giras y Desveladas page, or on YouTube or on Tejano TV, tejanotv.com or Tejano TV on your Roku TV. It's a channel, and Giras y Desveladas has their own channel on Tejano TV.
And when
So,
did it last? Okay, y'all was partying.
I know. I was gonna say, or another or.
Si se
or
junta,
that's
hey, si se
it.
junta con Jamie, yeah, that's it.
So thank you all for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you, Janie. Thank you, Norma. I'm so
You're
blessed to
welcome.
have you ladies helping me out.
Problem.
Mr. Farias,
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank
Que Dios
you.
te siga cuidando.
Gigi,
To everybody, yes.
before we go to everybody that tuned in and we couldn't see your all's names, you know, we love you guys. Maybe we can change this so we can see, because I know a lot of people are tuning in, but we're
Yeah.
not, you know, trying not to do with recognizing you all. It's just this thing that's, I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
But
That
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Maybe something with the Cowboys, no sé. Hey, did we win or not?
They need to be cured con un huevo or something, you know, something. Or sage. Algo. Una escoba, barrelos.
Here, let me put some water.
Right?
Eagles 34, Cowboys 6.
No, but oh my God. Are you
Sorry.
Maybe they made a mistake.
I didn't hear it. It was breaking up over here. No, nada.
Well, the numbers come back and forth. Maybe I switched
a fan.
Maybe I switched the final results. I don't know.
He looks so different without a cap or a cowboy.
I told you I didn't recognize him.
Oh my God, so totally different.
Estamos en Cheney, mira.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when he came on earlier, I was like, okay, if you say your David
Farias. Estaba todo dormido ya.
Tú dices.
Ya es perdón,
Thank you guys. I'm gonna put the. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you guys. Thank you very much.
God bless you guys. I'll put the outro and then out we go. Thank you so much for everything, and we'll be keeping in touch, Mr. Farias, so you can talk to students.
Oh, look at that in the background.
Wow. Mira, parece que no Disneyland.
Did I do that? Did I do that?
I have fireworks. All right.